Everything on? I think everything's on. We'll get that good in-game music going in here. And surprise camera. Well, not exactly a surprise, but surprise lack of green screen. I realized that there was an easier route to go with my camera problems, which was just give up on the green screen for a little bit, you know? No problems there. Hey folks, how's it going? Let me say hello. Xianlu and Hito Retro Gaming, thanks so much for being here. How is your evening going so far? We're gonna celebrate the Rocket League launch into free-to-play. The network holds up. I'm kind of giving it a side eye there. You did the impossible, Hito? What? Gosh, there's so many impossible things. You beat 5 games in one stream. I did see that. I wanted to, yeah, huge congratulations on that. I mean, very honestly, that feat, I mean, what did you do? Super Mario Brothers 1, The Lost Levels, 2, 3, Mario World. What am I missing in there? I don't think I can beat any of those in one stream. Very, very sincerely. I'm not sure I'd have the determination. And Xianlu, you've never played Rocket League before. Well, if you're interested, feel free to join us tonight. This evening. Probably tonight for most people. Might be. You know, it's getting late enough. We might have some morning folks come in. That's all 5. Yeah, that's wild. Someone did get me to play like a little bit of Lost Levels on stream, and it didn't go so good. I didn't get too far on that one. And hey Eli, sup Eli TV, welcome to the stream, and we already got a I will put a hat on, it's true. And it won't look really weird or anything, because I'm not trying to make a green screen work. So here, I've got my Martin Guitar Company hat, which I think I got on an actual tour of the Martin Guitar Factory. It is in like Nazareth, Pennsylvania, I think. It's a few hours from me. Estimated 1833. They've been making guitars for a while. A lot of these I seem to have... My head seems to have grown slightly since the last time I wore some of these. And what is radio tag? That's a good question. So the radio tag channel point reward is basically what a radio tag is itself is, for those familiar who might still listen to the radio in the car and things like that, that's when they come in and say, you've been listening to W whatever, and here's where we say our slogan. That kind of thing. That was a poor imitation, but hopefully it kind of gave you an idea. And hey Hazy, and Lemony giving himself just a little entrance there. Yes, thank you. I have to make sure that there's a good cooldown on those. They're fun though. I'm glad to see people engaging with those. And yeah, I don't have the full list up, but those audio commands are right now set for VIPs and subscribers. Although some of them seem to just have some permission weirdness. So who is up for some games? Whenever we want to get started here, I'm actually going to have a little bit of water. Too much power for Lemony. The grassland entrance. Yes. It's... I'm curious to see how much you can make those overlap. Oh yeah, well you are a VIP, Eli. And hey Doc, oh gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Gas Electric, threat of being shut off, that's awful. I'm so sorry for that stream. For that stress. What a terrible stress. Good luck, Doc. I know it's not exactly luck, but my My sincere wishes. That's a terrible position to be in. Nah. Encianlo, playing Rocket League in bed. That was the dream. That was the dream of Rocket League on Switch to begin with. Rocket League in bed. Rocket League in every room of the house. I said 100 bits from Eli. Thank you so much, Eli. I really appreciate that. I truly do. I don't know what I've even done here. Let's look at some things in the game here. But yeah, do check out the channel point rewards. There might be some other new ones in there since folks took a look at the last time. Radio tag, and yeah, the thing with radio tag is if people so request, I can do something specific, or kind of try to make something up, and also, like if people want to clip it and use that audio for themselves, I'm sort of releasing it under a particular license so that just to make that easier for people. So let's look at the item shop. That's always the first thing we do in games now, right? Maybe not, but I do prefer how they do the item shop these days. It is like Fortnite. They did it, they used to have loot boxes and stuff in here. And actually, I started playing Rocket League again more regularly because they took the loot boxes out. Loot crates, they call them. Which it's kind of wild to me to see people like bugging them on Twitter in the comments. I don't know if I don't think they're just memeing. I think there are people who actually want the loot crates coming back. Can I make hiders, which is just crawling noises? I could, actually. I have been experimenting with adding custom sounds, which is really the exciting thing to me about the bot. So you have starter packs on these cars. Eli, actual school tomorrow that you have to go in. Oh my goodness. Again, just my most genuine best wishes with that. I would be... This is where I just was. I'd be I would be worried. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be very stressed about that, so I just... Best luck. Be safe, and I sure hope everyone else is as well. ASMR spider crawling in ear noises. I probably will not go quite that far. For the, maybe I should have read that screen. But so here, we have the new Rocket Pass, it's a battle pass. I thought I had enough on here. I'll have to check, boy, I'll have to load this up on Steam and see what the situation is there. I'm pretty sure I do have credits on Steam. There is now cross-platform progression as well. So if you have all your accounts linked up, as I unlock stuff on this Rocket Pass, I'll unlock it on my PC account as well, which is nice. Eli says, it's sad when Disney World is safer than your school. Oh my goodness. What a terrible truth. So the Rocket Passes are pretty good. I'm sorry, I hate to pivot from like a genuinely... what a hard situation you are in. I don't mean to make light of it at all. No boo yet, we're gonna get some spooky ghosts in though, we will. And I am open to suggestions. Obviously I can't make everything happen. But I do want it to be... I've got some other fun ideas for like how to make certain events trigger audio cues. Wonder if I could get some good like Rocket League sounds in there. And honestly, I'm gonna wait to hear if more folks want to join up and either try to queue into some games or do some private matches. And in the meantime, I am gonna make Boo just 1 second scream of awe like a grunt. I guess, I mean, what would be sort of a funny way to do that? thinking out loud here, but if I could make, yeah, if Boo was just the shortest one, and each O then was a separate clip with just an extra second of screaming. So if you want, you know, 30 seconds of screaming, you do Boo with like 30 O's. I don't know if I'm just talking out loud here. I think that's a funny idea. I'm not promising that I'm actually gonna do that. The new car's alright. I don't mind this Harbinger, I believe is how you would say that. This is a fun goal explosion there. That's based on an old one. That's kind of a reskinned old one. That's funny. Those look like just regular casters on, you know, on a desk or something. I like the silly items a lot. But yeah, folks, just let me know if you want to get into a game together, and I can finish up what I'm doing here. I might go into my garage briefly, just to go through my presets, and maybe adjust a thing here and there. But so, for folks who don't know how the Battle Pass, Rocket Pass thing works, these items on the top that I'm looking at, these are premium. You have to buy the Rocket Pass for $10 US. I'm not sure what the regional equivalents are. I think you, like the Fortnite Pass, you actually, if you complete the premium level, you get back enough credits to buy the pass again next season. But you... You also get, if you don't buy it, you can still progress in it and get the free tier of item below. But definitely the much better, a lot of the really cool stuff. And yeah, absolutely, Xianlu. Do you want to, we can queue up and like go into a casual standard, you know, 3-on-3 match. I'll finish looking at this later, and, you know, I'm already advertising this game enough, basically. Oh, look at these skateboard wheels, though. Hold up. Look at those skateboard wheels. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Discord should be the link and a Discord notification sound. That's a fun idea. And Waffle Taxi. I'm pretty sure I still have Waffle Taxi saved. So one of the really nice things is that when... What they just implemented as well is for people who had been playing this on separate platforms. Like I had been playing it both on... what am I looking for, actually? I think this part. Where's my Regged 16? Est 16, there we go. Why do I have 2016, 17, and 20? Is that... I guess that's every time I bought a copy of the game. Yeah, I believe that's like every time I acquired a copy of the game. That's cool. Anyway, it combined my inventories of everything I had on both Switch and Steam, which is neat. Some of these presets got reset, which is a little annoying. And not everything is available. Okay, a lot of these, most of these seem to have become reset. Not this one though. Not this one though. Trigger is Spider. Alright, I'm gonna do the Spider-Man card then. And so the way I'm gonna invite Xianlu to a party. And you might have to press ZR to pull up the party menu, Xianlu. Just take your time on that, no rush. Oh goodness, I love Rocket League. I'm excited to get in here. I've been playing for a while. I have some aptitude at it. I used to practice. Yeah, alright, hey, anybody out there who needs those turned down a little bit more on the volume, do let me know. And I'll do so. It's... Alright, we can't go too buck wild with them, but I'm glad we're having fun with them. Let's just do a casual. Well, okay, wait, actually let me ask you. We can do casual 3s, which is good. We could also go into the extra modes and do a rumble. And Rumble's pretty ridiculous. Let me know, Xianlu. I love both these modes, and I'm open to others if you're interested as well. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down for myself, just a little bit. Just a couple notches more on my end for those louder ones. Were there any of those I haven't? Oh, there's only one that I haven't heard there so far, I think. And I feel like I should just include a link to buy Hypnospace in that one. But let me know what you feel like, Xianlu. If you can hear me through the air horns. Are there any other Oh, crickets. We haven't gotten a crickets in there. Crickets I figured would be like perfect if I tell a particularly, you know, excellent joke that everybody laughs at. Alright. Well, if you're down for anything, can we... Xianlu has not accepted the license agreement. I don't... I'm not sure about that. Is that gonna... Okay, that's the message I'm getting from Rocket League. I'm sorry about that, Xianlu. I don't know why that's happening. And I don't know how you would fix that. But I'm good to hang out for a little bit if you want to try, but that's this message here. I got out my pointy hand. Not trying to call you out, but Epic is throwing up a slight bit of a roadblock our way. I would have figured that would be something that it would just make you do, you know, coming into the game. I would have thought. And hey, Eli. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what that sound is about, but yeah, if I need to adjust anything more, folks, do let me know. According to all known laws of aviation, bees should not be able to fly. But do they? No, they get their fat little butts off the ground anyway. I briefly considered whether, about possibly, like getting a text-to-speech recording of a computer reading out the B-movie script and seeing if there's some way I could make it like a 100,000 channel point reward or something like that. Again, I'm just having definitely some fun ideas with it. Can't promise any of these. Avatar State, yip. Those would be some good ones as well. Mars Girl, did I tell you about the time I heard Hito Retro Gaming playing the Avatar theme song on the Kalimba as a channel point reward? That was incredible. I tried to clip it, but Twitch gave me an error and wouldn't let me save it. That was a bummer. And Eli hit that emote only chat button. That's pretty good. I think VIPs are still able to talk through that, yeah. Apparently. Do that, make it one good morning on April 1st. That would be... Man, just... That would be pretty funny. Just having like the background noise of a computer reading through. Yeah, alright, VIPs do have the ability to cut through, and probably moderators as well. Which that's makes it hard for me to communicate with Xianlu here. Hopefully, this only lasts a minute. I hope that license agreement is something that can be figured out. Never would have imagined that would happen so close to home. No worries. And there we go. We're out of emote only. And I'm sorry, I got myself a new Tamagotchi, and it's sick. Do I have chat here? I do. Oh, I'm sorry. I am not sure. Okay. Yeah, that stinks. Let's do some live troubleshooting for a second here. And that's what the dogs are saying. My dogs don't bark when there's trouble, they bark when there's troubleshooting. That's why they're going nuts constantly. And Eli, you're depressed? I'm sorry. Depression is really, sincerely, just one of the worst things. I have struggled with it pretty much my entire life. Really, from a very early age. It's been really, I mean, it's a serious problem for many people. I can just say I relate. How to accept license agreement. Depressed with flavor. That might be better? I don't know. I hope maybe it's better. Let's actually try Google on this one. Sometimes Google is still just like the best with fresh results. What exactly was yeah, license agreement. At this point you don't know what's better? Yeah, well, I guess it's not that important a thing, honestly. But I sure hope that, you know, I guess I know things are really tough right now. Which is vague, but these are genuinely scary and hard times. And, you know, if you ever need to vent more, you can basically share as much or as little as you want, just as long as you're protecting your privacy, of course. Okay, some people are saying just close and reopen the game. Sorry for the trouble, Xianlu. Would you mind... Okay, I mean, some people are saying they've restarted it like 6 times, and it still doesn't say it. But people are mostly recommending restarting the game in order to make the agreement pop up. That's kind of a bad bug. Almost sort of a game breaker there. Type the emote 3 times and it appears 8 times. Got some bonus emotes in there. And let's see, that hiders, according to all known laws of aviation, hiders should not exist, but they do anyway. They get their flesh sweaty limbs off the ground. Oh yeah, Mars Girl, I did, I did get a new Tamagotchi. A small one. Because I kind of just filled like a wish list for my birthday coming up, realizing at this point in my life, I think I'm ready to lean into Tamagotchi collecting. In the sense of I'm ready to ask people to buy me Tamagotchis. And I guess occasionally buy them for myself. I don't know, I don't need all of them. I love the little things, I always did. And that's the thing that surprises me these days, is that I still want to play with them. I still want to mess around with them. Alright, how do I get into free play here? Just like that. So free play is actually a pretty good, like, it's a really useful tool if you want to get better. There are things you can practice. I am not going to do anything impressive here. I'm just going to drive around for a little bit. Oh, I have a P.O. box for fan mail. I do not. I don't know what is involved with getting one, honestly. I could look into it at some point. No promises. That would be, gosh, that would be interesting though. Yeah, I'm really not anything special at this game. I can, like, barely dribble sometimes. Like so. And did not get it into the goal. That's okay. I should get one. Alright, you restarted. Do you think you accepted it? Let's, navigate these. Invite to party again. I have like a monthly stream to go over what I got. I remember watching some YouTubers who used to do like mailbag videos. And it was pretty fun due to the nature of their content, which was certainly not family friendly. They actually, like, they had to ask people to stop because they got, I'm not worried about this particularly, but it was just funny. They basically had to ask people to stop because they got A, so much stuff, and B, increasingly like weird and inappropriate things. Which, yeah, I'm not too worried about that with folks here. That would be fun. And hey, you know, anything to like promote or support the post office, honestly. I do not really know what's required in getting a P.O. box. iDubbbz, I'm not. I'm thinking of the Super Best Friends play, who I don't mind like name dropping because they no longer exist, but I still appreciate what they do on their own for the most part. Matt McMuscles is like a great YouTuber. Okay, you are in my lobby. Great. Thank you for letting me know. And that looks like it's gonna work. Hey, terrific. Alright, we'll go into a casual match. I think you literally just go in and rent one. I think you're right. I think it does depend on the post office. I don't believe they all offer that service. That would be fun. Okay. Alright, if they're going for boost, I'm going for the kickoff. And, I'll occasionally, like, I hope nobody minds if I occasionally say general advice. A lot of it is, you know, keep in mind I'm repeating the fundamentals in my head most of the time. Okay. Yeah, alright. And that was just a good hit. I didn't get up early enough at all. New courts? Oh, this farm is a year or two old, I think. It's from a fall update a year or two ago. I'm trying to think what their most recent... I think the most recent court map, arena, whatever you want to call it, was a like Chinese New Year one that's really good. Very imperial design. Alright, I gotta spend a little bit more time in goal. I gotta rotate back more. No worries though. Oh yeah, and no worries, Mars girl. Not expecting you to be up on the scene. And what let me say there? 250,000 subs and I'll get a PO box. That would poof. Boy. I really can't imagine what it would be like. Of course, on YouTube, a subscriber is a completely different thing. And that change in vocabulary is interesting to me. And makes that context very important. Alright, I'm gonna hang back a little bit more. Yeah, one of the keys to Rocket League that you'll hear folks talking about is rotating. And what they mean by that, if they're saying to rotate in Rocket League, is to keep trying to, like, change position on the court. Don't spend all your time in goal. Don't spend all your time, you know, playing offense. Don't spend all your time in the middle of the field. You want to try to find kind of a flow. I mean, you have to work with your teammates, you know, depending on the situation and all that. But you really want to, like, sort of have in mind the thought of just rotating, making loops around the court, picking up boost, trying to get your shots in where you can, and, like, being prepared to go back to the net, sort of when possible. You know, there are situations, you know, if you're down a few points, it's towards the end of the game, sometimes you do want to play more aggressively. If you're in overtime, oh my goodness, alright, yeah, I'm sorry. Alright, don't worry about people being salty or anything like that. And also, so folks know, Rocket League offers some nice comfort options in terms of you can turn text chat off, you can turn the quick chats off. So if people ever do anything to make you feel uncomfortable, you can basically just remove the ability. And also, if they do it, report them. They do use reports, and people do get banned for, like, bad behavior and stuff. Why are we playing up against champions right now? This matchmaking is putting us at a severe disadvantage for the moment. I don't know what that is about. Those people basically have banners on their usernames that indicate in the previous season of Rocket League play they got the highest competitive, or one of the highest competitive ranks. Which is a pretty good bit above me, let me tell you. Whoops. I tried. Oh, one more channel point, huh? Oh, what are you looking for? Maybe it's their first game this year. Not with how they would have need to have played to have gotten that banner, I think. I think the matchmaking is just... like, I should be rated a little bit high, but it shouldn't really be putting me up against people with that kind of rank. I don't think. Personal opinion. Ooh, boy. Oh. Yeah. That's alright. It's a good warm-up, honestly. The Super Mario 64 Sega controller. Bumpers mapped to buttons. Switch Genesis controller. If you can make that work, all the more power to you. If you need to remap stuff, I think your controller has to support it, but you can, you know, in like the the system settings of the Switch itself. Oh, that was a pretty nice shot, though. That was a pretty nice shot, though. Right, how about a rumble after this one, though? That was what we were going to do. And rumble, I can't say rumble's going to be easier necessarily. And that's actually where my highest ranking used to be. Used to just do a lot of rumble. Alright, so I think I'm gonna leave match. I'm not sure if Xianlu also has to. May have to also hit leave match. I'm not sure how it works since they redesigned this a bit. Okay. Go into extra modes and hit that rumble. Wonderful. And I have time to change my car here. Alright, let's see. Should you speedrun 70 star with the Genesis controller? I mean, yeah, if it's comfortable. Like, yes, if it doesn't hurt your hands. That is my answer. I got the I got one of the like fan ports of Super Mario 64 working on my Wii U a little bit ago today, which it runs pretty nicely. Seems to run well. Got that. Oh, darn it. Oh, darn it. Okay, well, I did save it before anyway. So yeah, the thing with this mode is you do get powers almost Mario Kart style, except that they're on a timer. And yeah, it should be the L button to activate them. L button, I mean left stick button. Like press the left stick in to use your power. Most uncomfortable controller you've ever had, Lemony. You know, use it if you enjoy it, but I really would, you know, caution against using it for like really extended periods of time if it is genuinely uncomfortable. I don't know if you need me telling you that, probably not. Ah, darn it. That's okay. You want to do this, you're bored? Yeah. I've done a lot of controller setups with things because I was bored. Played Rocket League with a GameCube controller. Played Rocket League with like a light stick, like a joystick and what do you call that? Throttle. Yeah. That didn't work too well. People do more creative ones than that though, I think. Oh. Rumble is a really good mode. You know, not every match is like a gut buster or anything, but it's one of those like games and times where I can end up just really laughing out loud just because of the mechanical circumstances of what just physically happened. The car does fly. Well, that's true. Cars do fly a pretty good amount. Throttle away. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That's okay. Where's the battle bus? The event hasn't started yet. Yeah, I haven't covered that. There's like a Fortnite crossover event, sort of. Well, I guess I should say like a Fortnite promotional event. Starting in a few days. Nice. Got the buddy boost for the demo. say? Oh yeah, and I think that's the 27th or something like that when that starts. And the Fortnite Battle Bus is going to be an unlockable, playable vehicle in Rocket League, which I have to say that hooks me. That's gonna be a fun one to drive. I imagine it'll be a bit like this Merc, which I think just got like a new hitbox, which is interesting. Have you played Super Mario 64 with the Genesis controller? 6 button, the ones controlling the trigger right at your palms. It just does not sound. Like, definitely not like a comfort. Oh darn it, missed that one a bit. All right. So the forfeit thing up there, that means our teammate wants to end this, which I'll vote for that. It's okay if we don't. This mode is so-called competitive. Yeah, Eli. Sorry, I should have said that explicitly. I figured I'd let the title do the heavy lifting. Oh, rough. That's okay. This will be over soon enough anyway. But yeah, Rocket League is free. It's free everywhere. And if you have a PC, if you have a Windows computer with the Epic Game Store on it, and you claim Rocket League on there, they'll also give you a $10 coupon to use in the Epic Game Store. Hey, my first goal of the night, finally. I also hope Sion is having fun. I am. I really am. Oh, darn it. Yeah, that's, I want to invite people in, because now that it's free on both the Switch and on the PlayStation, it also means that you no longer need the online subscription, like the paid online, to play online. Yes. Alright, that was satisfying. Yeah, Eli. Go ahead and get that download going. Imagine playing Super Mario 64 with a trigger button where you have to curl your hand back to your palm. I refuse to. That sounds really awful. That sounds just awful. Oh, that was close though. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, what do you feel like? We did a casual, we did a rumble. How are you doing, Xianluz? And, you know, let me know if it's getting too late for you. Your brain is mush? Yeah, no worries. Anytime you need to get to bed, please do. Your rest is so important. That sounds like a indicator. Question, do I have a Genesis controller? Ouch. I just hit my desk a little bit, sorry. How long am I streaming for? Fair question again. I'm the next 45 minutes. I'm planning on stopping around 7. Alright, let's go back to casual. If you don't mind, I think I'd like to warm up a little bit more with like the fundamentals. And in theory it's a little bit less chaos to deal with. I hit my hand and I did not answer Lemon's question. I have several Genesis controllers. I have 2 original 3-button models with the Model 1 Genesis that my buddy Fifth gave me. I bought for that a 6-button controller made by Hyperkin that works pretty nicely. Really, really nice controller, actually. And then in addition to that, I have one of those 8BitDo M30s, which is, it's really a cross between the Genesis controller and actually, I'm less familiar with it for sure, but it's actually somewhat based more so, if anything, on the Sega Saturn controller. But I have the adapter so that I'm able to use it wirelessly with my Genesis. I almost saved that though. I almost saved that. Can I play Super Mario 64 with Genesis if possible for like 1,000,000 channel points? I'd probably take the fun out of it and try to find some kind of like sane mapping for it. Since I don't know, I'd use an emulator or something on a computer. I don't have, yeah, I do not know when I'm gonna get 3D All-Stars for Switch. And honestly, like, the more I've been thinking about it, thank goodness. There's just so many games that I really want. Just even looking exclusively at Nintendo Switch games. Right off the bat, you know where I'd want $60 to go? That new Monster Hunter. I do want to get a pre-order in for that at some point. That triggers button must be at the far right. No thanks. No thank you. I've seen that I guess it's sort of a thing where some streamers are doing like hot beans for channel points or hot chips. There seems to be a hot chip challenge or a 1-chip challenge or something going around. I don't know about that one. But as I'm getting older, I'm really genuinely seeking out and enjoying spicy foods more than ever. So, I don't know. I might have to try some spicy beans and see how it goes. My stomach is also enough of a general problem for me that I don't really want to tempt further issues. Although I do think some hot sauce has been shown to be kind of good for gut health and so forth. Ah, these are some close saves. Channel points for toasts. I assume you're talking like bread toasts. No, that's alright. A mukbang? I don't know about that one. I don't know that I'm ever gonna do that one for sure. Maybe some kind of variant on it. Oh, we got the radio tag. Alright, hey Lemony, let me know. So, I'm gonna wait until between matches to do that, of course, so that I can give it my full attention. And let me know if you want me to turn the game volume down in the background so that you can get like a clean audio clip of it. I missed the ball entirely. I could use a bit of warm-up. That's okay. You know, it really is alright. This is one of those games where I've gotten pretty good about, like, winning and losing I really try to feel the same way more or less. I mean, sorry. Like, I really do believe in taking pride in a hard-fought match, whether you win or lose. Turn all the way down, you got it. You know, I being completely honest, certainly, I can get tilted, and I've had nights where it seems like I only lose, and I have to stop playing because I get negative about it, and I stop having fun. That does still happen to me, so I'm not, you know, I'm not perfect. Ah, could not get there. Probably shouldn't play with... Don't worry about it, Eli. I'm not. Let me say that. I'm not worried about that. Oh. Because I'm really about the fun here. And, I can promise not to get tilted tonight. But if you've got it loaded up, I'm definitely down for some games. Or when you have it loaded up. We've got 35 more minutes here? That's a good number of matches. That's probably five matches worth. I forgot. Maybe I should have allotted more time for... I kind of put that one in myself. Just a little bit. Calculated indeed. Yeah, no worries. I mean, you get started however you feel comfortable. Really. I don't mind playing with brand new people whatsoever. I do realize that, you know, as I mentioned, the matchmaking seems to be giving us some mighty opponents. And so if you want to avoid that, that is that's perfectly fair. Although it is generally, like, the matchmaking I've always felt tends to be pretty good. That if you're able to just hang in there and keep playing, you know, whatever kind of streak you're on is going to get broken at some point. Winning or losing. That was kind of a petty demo. But, you know, sometimes it's like, why wouldn't you go for the demolition? I was just trying not to put it in the goal myself again. Alright, good game. Winner finesse, so they were playing all as a team. As a club, that's what that means, that they're all in a club. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the main menu for 1 second to do this radio tag, channel point reward. And just check in if anybody does feel like, or is able to join, would want to. Excuse me. Just let me know. And I'm gonna turn the game sounds down here for a moment. And let's look at this, I'm gonna get a sip of water, and I'm gonna do... So I did use... For a few years I did a college radio show, and I did used to have sort of a radio voice I would put on to do the radio tags for the station. And I'm gonna try to remember those muscles. It's gonna sound pretty similar, but just slightly different. Welcome back, folks. My name is Dougie, and welcome to Baby Fights. Today, we have 3-year-old Jason against Fluffy, the Scorpion. Yeah, that's about it. How was that? I hope that was satisfactory. You can get your clip in there. And hold on one second. What was the command for that? I did remember to copy that one over, didn't I? Oh, that's a different one. Okay, I'm so sorry. Give me one moment here. And yes, will anybody be joining? And at the moment, do let me know. Otherwise, I'll hit the button to start searching for the next match. Win one online match in any casual playlist. We're gonna get it. Look at those challenges for us. We can do it. Alright, I'm looking for this for a moment, but I'm going to go ahead and search for the next casual match. And yeah, okay, this is the one I wanted. There we go. And there's the actual legal license information on how I'm choosing to release any clips made of those radio tags as provided by Channel Rewards. Absolutely free to use commercially on YouTube, on Twitch, anywhere you want. Literally all you have to do is provide some form of attribution. Put my name on there somewhere and maybe a link. There's some legalese in there about it. I've been kind of just a slight nerd about copyright law for many years, just by like association of being extremely online from a young age. I've just really for a while I feel like I've been following the the ongoing kind of fight between those who would make copyright a all-encompassing force and those who try to provide more like permissive and creative works. I don't know how to end that sentence. Alright. Well, I mean, this is good. These are good matches. I'm gonna switch to another car again soon, I think. Having fun with the Merc. People do usually end up maining one or two car bodies. And like the default car that you start with, the Octane, is actually the most popular car for like high-level competitive and professional players to use. You really only see a few other cars used once in a while. And it's hard to explain. Sometimes when I switch into the Octane, I just start playing better. It's like the main reason I play with different car bodies, so I can switch back to the Octane. I don't know. Oh, what's up, Tamagotchi? Don't tell me you're sick again. Darn it. That was the perfect time to distract me. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm not sure what that was supposed to mean. You're so bad. I mean, that's how I feel, Xianlu. So, oh. that's how I feel. You know, I hope you can smile through it. Take it as a learning experience. And I like that Samus gunship. One of the fun things with Rocket League is that the console versions have exclusive cars. So I think on Xbox you can unlock like a Halo car, I want to say it is. On PlayStation it's like a Twisted Metal car, I'm pretty sure. And on Switch, you got like Mario and Luigi's cars, and oh my gosh. That was such a sneaky, that just snuck right in, right underneath me. That was close. Is this soccer with cars? Yeah. Rocket-powered cars. That's the main mode. Which is, in fact, they call it soccer. There are additional modes. There's like an ice hockey mode. There's also a mode called Drop Shot that's sort of like volleyball. It's kind of volleyball-esque. That one's pretty advanced. Drop Shot's cool though. Drop Shot's really cool. Oh, and there's also a basketball mode they call Hoops, I believe. So they kind of have experimented with some other sport adaptations within this medium, but soccer is the bread and butter. No doubt about it. Oh, that was a rude bump. It needs the S at the end of crickets, but I think I can set up an alias for that when I have a free hand. Ooh. No, 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 no. Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just couldn't get my positioning right on that. Like that jump right there. I had like more momentum going forward or something on that than I really wanted to. That's all right. It's odd. I'm so glad that this is going free to play. You know, I always figured it would, you know, eventually. And I'm just really glad that like anybody who was ever curious about it, hopefully, you know, now they can check it out. You know, Rocket League, even before it was bought by Epic Games, it was one of the strongest like voices and supporters of cross-platform play and stuff like that. Like more than once they accidentally turned on like full crossplay on the Rocket League servers. So you can find news articles saying like, you know, for a few hours on such and such day, Switch players, PC players, Xbox players, PS4 players were all playing in like perfect harmony. That's kind of to, you know, maybe it was purely an accident. I can't comment. But it sure, you know, if you needed a practical demonstration to show that what mostly Sony were saying about crossplay just necessarily degrading the play for people, you know, bunk. Not a true thing. And by the way, Hazy, hope you had a good time at the Cairo. Thanks for being in here. Hope you're feeling. I know, well, PB usually comes back pretty sore, but still feeling better. So I hope that you're feeling maybe somewhere in that ballpark. Definitely the better part I'm hoping for. Oh, he got that good nose bump. Roaches. Wow, we're hitting a lot of clubs. We're hitting a lot of club matches. So before I'm gonna see if they're trying to go into another match against us. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna exit out, but so that we can go against other people. Oh, you were getting demolished a bunch? I'm sorry about that. It's a rude thing to do. Some people, I try to do it kind of strategically and not be too much of a, like, too over the top about it. Oh, I hit the challenges button. Weekly challenges refresh each week, so be sure to complete them before they're gone. So this is on top of the Rocket Pass, I guess. And look, I'm getting XP. Ah, your Switch isn't even half downloaded. Well, I mean, how about we do, let's do some more Rocket League this weekend then. I'd like to. If that works for folks, I would definitely like to do more. There we go, I'm gonna play my anime card just for a bit. That should switch over at some point. There we go. And I'll hit the button again. Yay, okay, sounds good. Yeah. Would love to get more people in as well. I mean, I'm having fun right now, but I really would like to get just a couple more, and we could do some private matches, and just crank up the hijinks. You know, if we want to. And Lemonade dog just robbed a bank. My goodness. Can they make you testify against your dog? Probably. I certainly hope you weren't there or involved, Lemony. Oh, dogs. They're always getting into something, aren't they? And, I don't know how... I'm actually not sure where the Elgato's volume is up at right now. But if you have pretty keen ears, you may notice that this car makes a lot of cat noises. That was in one of the previous season Rocket Passes. Even your, like, engine noises are customizable. And this one, it just makes actual, like, cat yowling. And that is hilarious to me. Oh. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Lemony. Yeah, I hope not, bud. I hope not. Oh. Oh, phew. Okay. Oh, I meant to try to set that alias up, I forgot. Yeah, just put a S on the end of cricket there, and that ought to work for you. Oh, we're getting closer. Oh, did I hit that? Did I hit that ball? Yes, I did. Really sort of very lightly. I think I messed up that person's shot. I feel really bad about that. Hi, little dog. I know it's getting close. I know it's getting close, but you're early. You're early. You have to wait. Oh, I thought I blocked that. Let me see how quickly I could even possibly do this. Is that gonna work? Oh, I did it the wrong way around. Oh, never mind. But yeah, crickets as spelled there. That's the tickets. Ah. Oh. Almost. Almost blocked. There we go. So now we got options for making that one happen. And I'll also, I mean, for folks who even care about it, I'll definitely have the Rocket Pass before this weekend, which I think means we'll get like bonus XP for playing together. That's how that used to work. Which, I think it'll just mean you get more items and stuff, so I think that's good. Would love if that, yeah. Did just went ahead and blocked that one, unfortunately. You like the webcam setup, Hazy? Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I can make the green screen work with... Oh, that was a really good save. With these webcams. So I realized, like, probably the easiest thing to do would be to just stop using the green screen. I am hoping that when this plugin update comes out, I think next week or something like that, I'm gonna try using that camera solution again. That was good before. But this is very easy to set up in OBS if you're curious. Or do you use Streamlabs OBS? It may be the same there, I don't know. Took me a while just because I really don't. Oh, great pass and nice one. Wonderful. You do use the Streamlabs OBS. It's probably a similar thing there. Basically, you set up a filter on your webcam. It's called image mask. And, like you basically paint white the part that you would want to be visible. Well, I blocked it for a moment and then I didn't. But if you're ever curious, Hazy, I can go into more detail. I'm probably not explaining it very well right now. But you know, it could be any shape. It could be a star if you wanted it to be. You know, like a star outline or something. Alright. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to that win. Oh, why is my ping so awful? Oh my goodness. Oh, I think we're in very different locations, isn't that right? Yeah, I remember there is a time zone gap between us. Rocket League does pretty well with I mean, honestly, I do think their netcode is pretty good. But you do always want to be like, regional proximity does help a lot. If you're playing with people who are farther away, just generally, it does mean like one person might have a better or worse connection to the server. Oh my goodness. That's alright. I feel like I'm not reading the screen well. I wonder if I could have gotten that if I just started boosting a little bit earlier. No worries though. Ah. Wow. Yeah, these are no, some warming up here, that's for sure. What time is it? Oh, like 10 minutes more? Okay, we might get this in another match in. And then I'll have to run out of here and feed the dog, feed myself, you know, have the rest of my evening. But let's definitely play some Rocket League this weekend. Saturday morning I'm gonna get back into some Pikmin and possibly to start Sunday off as well. But otherwise we can do, you know, we can do some Animal Crossing. We can get into Rocket League with whoever's around. Just sounds like a heck of a good weekend to me, honestly. Oh boy. Ugh. Alright, everybody's coming up. I'm gonna rotate back around. Mars Girl thinking about joining in. That would be great. The car that you used to make into the... Oh, I'm so sorry, Sionlu. I think I bumped you away from that save. That was my bad. Had to bail your dog out, Lemony, I understand. Yeah, used to do the waffle taxi on the Dominus car. I think you might have to unlock that from like starting fresh. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that... what a save. What a save. That's alright. Really okay. No, you never did even open your copy, and I'm not sure how that works at this point. Because there's a lot of bonus DLC included with that, like, collector's edition. And I think you should still be able to redeem it. You know, probably. Probably worth trying. Is there a point in owning a hard copy? At this point, I mean, not... Like, I think you would get the DLC off it. But I'm not sure about that. Potentially you really could get some... Now at this point, probably even more desirable DLC. But you honestly might want to check like their support documents to see if there's a FAQ or something about that. And hey, Queen Claire, great to see you. Thank you so much for being in here and joining us tonight. How are you doing? We're finishing up kind of a grueling night here. We're having some tough luck with the matchmaking, but I'm having a good time. Glad to be playing with my friend Xianlu here. I believe it's her first time playing Rocket League. And I don't think she's doing bad. I think she's getting some hits in there. At least has laid up one very nice pass for a goal. I know that happened. I have to say, as you know, as an old Rocket League fan, I hope it wasn't too annoying for you, Queen Claire, but it made me happy to see people like excited and talking about the free-to-play launch. Makes me wonder just how many people have been looking at that on Switch, and you know, just have had it out of their reach or what have you. I'm sorry about the beeping. I have to keep taking care of this Tamagotchi. It just hatched today. And first, oh no, I am the worst. I'm so sorry. And Lemony, I did miss what you were saying. Next time I see you on your account playing All-Stars, you're going to be speedrunning. That's cool. Mars Girl needs more magnets. Magnets would help in this mode, it's true. Lemony is trying to get an opinion poll on Genesis controllers. Oh no! I saved one and then missed the next one, so it goes. Never Tamagotchi while driving. That is, I am actually like losing at some point because I'm messing with this though. Is it my Tamagotchi? It is. It's a new one I just got. Oh, that's a great pass. Oh man, that was a great pass. I wish I could have gotten up there to... I think I pushed that in. Alright, I'm taking this night down in flames fully. Never used a Genesis controller. They're not the most comfortable. And Queen Claire finished cleaning. Good for you. That, like, really needs to be one of my next priorities. I've been putting it off for too long. Really too long. And my bedroom is just, like, it's out of hand. It's really out of hand. Hopefully... Friday... And I just keep missing the ball. Oh no. That's rough. I feel so bad about that. Lemony, that's too much. that's too much. If folks don't respond to your questions, I can't make them. And I'm not sure Claire knows any of the lore about hiders. I'm not sure I want anybody to know any of the lore about hiders. Oh, I was hoping I could dribble that on my head for a little bit. Alright, one more. I'm good for one more in here. Anybody else ready to jump in with me on Xianlu? You still good for one more, Xianlu? It must be so late for you. Let me know. I'm gonna back out for a minute. And I'm gonna end I'm gonna switch cars one more time, and I'm gonna end in the Octane and just see how that goes. No night hiders, only day hiders. Gotta listen to the mods. Do remember, no joke about that. Where's my? I will do the deep tane. I do like this one a lot. It's almost midnight. Oh my goodness. Well, I sure hope you're going to be able to get enough rest. But I also, you know, count on you to make your own decisions. Which I hope that doesn't sound like me abdicating responsibility. But, you know. Hiders are your little creepy finger babies. That's all you say, okay. And I did, oh right, I think I got another casual search in there. Mars Girl wants a Tamagotchi but will cry if it dies. Hazy used to have like 7 Tamagotchis. That sounds like a pretty good number. That sounds like a pretty good number. I have one of the, here, I'll show it for a second while this is loading in. It's a small one, and I didn't want to kind of, yeah, there, I hope you can see that. It's based off the nano Tamagotchis that are, oh, I shouldn't have left goal. I shouldn't have left goal, that's my bad. Yeah, they're very simplified. They don't have like the same features. They're actually like stripped down Tamagotchi. This one's kind of special though. This is a licensed cross. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. A licensed like cross promotional one combining. I mean, kind of my really two of my top favorite things in the world. But yeah, like 3D All-Stars for my birthday. Why would I ask for that? I'm gonna be asking for. There's these fancy new Tamagotchi with color screens and stuff. Oh yeah. And if I really want Lemony, we can do a Tamagotchi speedrun. That sounds great. Oh, you had a Tamagotchi V3, Hazy, with Tamatown and all that. Yeah, I want one of those. I mean, not the V3, whatever the new one is. I think they call it Tamagotchi On. And I did see it. It seems to have like a whole app integration thing. And I think skimming reviews or something, it did seem like there were like at least two versions, and you had to either get the two yourself or have a friend with the other one. Classic sort of Pokemon style if you cared about unlocking, I guess, all the Tamas and accessories and such like. And it really is, it's much to my surprise that I don't know, I just realized I've got a real space in my head for, I think, pretty specifically Tamagotchis. I don't know if there are other good digital pet alternatives in that form factor. Tamagotchi On is super connected. Yeah, it does seem like some pretty cool advanced tech. I like the simple ones too. And we're all clapping for Lemony, the great sad clown. I understand. I mean, I think I understand, obviously. I don't know circumstances or situations, but humor is, it can be a very good coping strategy. If you have to lean on it too much, well, you know, that's not good. You need other sources of relief. And oh, that pinch into the goal. Everybody seems to just like have laser cannons on their cars tonight. And I can barely get it toward the goal. I sure appreciate having a good sport playing with me. I'll say that. Because this has been this has been a tough night. I'm in like really good spirits, honestly. I'm still just very happy right now. And so, like, you know, for that good fleeting happiness, playing games with friends. A lot of bigger problems in the world, but I can take a bit of time and just just bounce a ball around, you know. It's so elemental. It's so fun. I didn't have enough boost to get up there. The horn, yeah. What is a funny? Is it me? Or is it what I think I am? Dang, Lemony. I'm not ready for that. I couldn't begin to answer that. Holy cow. Gosh, that question gets to so many things. The nature of humor, the nature of self. I'm not prepared for that. Yeah, I was hoping after a few of these, they might throw us a freebie, throw us some newbies to go against. I imagine I'm throwing the matchmaking off considerably, and what's worse is I'm not being hard on myself. I'm not playing my best. I wish I could be doing some hot tricks, doing some hot stunts. But I gotta warm up a bit. Gotta get used to playing on Switch again a little bit. Mars Girl gotta run, take care, yeah, yeah. You know, of course, please be safe out there. Oh, yeah, I'm missing the ball quite a bit more than I normally would care to. Murmur. Smiling right now, IRL, but it's just a mask, probably. Oof. That's tough. Hey, if that came on spontaneously... Oh, no, okay. If you get that spontaneous smile, try not to fight it. Try to live in that moment and let it happen. I kind of know how that feels to some extent. Like you know, the past, like, I mean, actually the past 6 months, I've been doing a lot better with my, like, the ongoing struggle against depression. But, like, the smiling thing is, I have a hard time smiling a lot. Smiling for photos used to be something like, it was just a grimace. And these days, now and then, like, sometimes when I'm working on stream stuff, or I have a good idea or something like that, I'll just, this smile will pop. Oh, darn it. I gotta stop trying to talk and play. This is just gonna happen over and over. But sometimes I will just get, like, a smile will pop onto my face when I do something silly in the background, or when I get something ready for the next stream. And that's something I've started just really treasuring. And I can tell you, like, I've had it happen recently where, you know, I just do something so silly, but it puts a smile on my face. And I'll fight it for a second, and I'll be like, come on, are you really gonna be, you know, giggling and happy about this right now? And I'll get, like, my serious face back on. And then I gotta remind myself, no, you know what, just be happy for a second. Not gonna forget about the bigger problems in the world anytime soon. Thinking of these 2 words, dead weight. Ah, Lemony. That's, I hope you're not feeling that way. I hope nobody's making you feel that way. 'Cause I just so fervently believe that kinda no human is. No person is. And I do mean that as a general statement. Not even focused on you individually, but also, you know, from, gosh, what can I say? Not dead weight at all. Well, that is going to conclude tonight's stream. Hey, thank you so much, Xianlu, for playing with me. I hope you had some fun in there. I hope that wasn't too frustrating an experience for you. And I hope we can get some more in, you know, this weekend. With anybody else who wants to join in as well. That will do it for me tonight. I'll be back tomorrow morning with more Animal Crossing. And I'd love to do Pikmin tomorrow evening. I don't know if that'll work out, we'll just have to see. If you did enjoy yourself, I'm so glad. Hey, check out Rocket League, folks. It's not an indie anymore. It's now owned by one of the biggest companies in video gaming, but it's still a great game. It's free. Don't need an online sub. And I could go on for several more minutes about how unique I think Rocket League is, and the very special feeling it gives me. But I'm going to pull up my ending screen. And yeah, hope I see folks this weekend, tomorrow, whenever you can make it in. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Xianlu, Eli, Lemony Cobra, Mars Girl, Hazy View, Queen Claire. And I'm sorry if I'm I'm forgetting any other names tonight. Thanks so much for joining me in. I am gonna let the auto host go because I've got an angry little dog who I need to go just put some food into. I sure hope you have a good night, good evening, and take care, folks.